this is the life, man.
Man, I tell you what, just out here, just enjoying the lake and area, man, it's just cool.
Look at it all, man.
This is the way that it was meant to be.
This is the way God intended us for us to work, you know what I mean? Every day was supposed to be the Sabbath. And at Native News Today, that is the case, man.
That is right. Oh, hey.
Whoa, hey, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Welcome to the Native News
Yes,
Today.
yes, sorry. Okay, we'll put away the fun and games for now and get right down
We
to
will.
business and everything like that. So,
That's right.
Yeah,
Jason
whatever.
Salter, Gerald Wofford. As always, we thank you for joining us this lovely afternoon. As you can see, we are enjoying a lovely afternoon here. What is the name of this lake here, Jason?
it's nice, I'm not gonna lie. This is
Nice,
Kitty
nice
Lake.
lake.
You know,
Oh,
I mean,
Kitty Lake.
yeah, and I don't know why they call it that. You know, it kind of sounds weird, but you
Well,
know,
they
it's
don't
Kitty
see
Lake.
kids,
You know,
yeah.
so I don't see any kids out here. We're just chilling. There's a couple of ducks. It's really hot, but it's better than being at the office because Native News Today Studios went over a little facelift this week.
Not by choice.
Yeah, so.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature kind of put a bad smile, if you will, on the city of Okmulgee with a flooding stage that happened Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And now when that happened, our own dear loved communications office was deeply affected by the storm.
It certainly was, Gerald, and we got flooded out of there, and everything is floating around. It's like Noah's Ark in there. You know, I look around and see two of every animal. So
We even seen Morgan Freeman on the side. What was that sign he had?
he was standing out in the parking lot with a sign that said "Armageddon out of here."
Yeah, even Morgan left Dodge.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
The only
yeah.
two animals that we didn't get on the ark were the woodpeckers because obviously they're going to put holes in it and we'd all sink.
And speaking of animals, bless his heart. I mean, even the woodland animals tried to help us out. A beaver was trying to build
Yes.
a dam overnight, but he was a victim of the storm too.
I know,
Well, not
Gerald.
a storm, but some
Yeah, four wheels hit him, you know, and unfortunately, you know, we killed the beaver around here, so.
Well, it wasn't our choice that we killed the beaver. It was the beaver died another way. So.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah, we didn't necessarily kill the beaver.
There was
but
not a ward or a guardian of the beaver. Otherwise, they would have said, "Ward, I'm worried about the beaver."
I know, Ward. Yeah, you were a little hard on the beaver last night, Ward. So yeah.
But anyway, as always, we thank you for joining us here. And hey, we keep cruising along, man. Nothing's going
Sure.
to stop us, man. Just like our ancestors, man. We adapt. We keep coming, man. Just in the words of that great boxing official, Mills Lane, man. We put our chin down, we got our fists up, and we keep moving forward.
Absolutely. Got a lot of great stories this week to tell you about. Native American All-Star Game will be happening in Oklahoma. The Tulsa 66ers are making it happen. Along with the Minority Foundation there in Tulsa, they're going to be partnering up, getting this thing on board, and a lot of different corporations are on board with this thing and excited to be partnership, and even Nike's coming down for this thing. So it's going to be wonderful. They have a Native American division up there in Nike. I'm not sure a lot of people know about that, but Nike does have a Native American division. It's a subdivision of the corporation. It's a wonderful thing. The Tulsa 66ers are making it happen, and just what a great thing to come to the city of Tulsa. They're going to be giving scholarships too.
That's right. You and producer Jared Moore was able to interview them and talk with them. Great service that they're doing up there as well. Also, too, on the artistic side, if you will, we got to catch up with Native American music artist, actress, Aragon Starr, who performed in Tulsa at the Nightingale Theater. We're going to catch an excerpt of one of her songs called "Please Don't Touch the Indians."
Yes,
So,
yes, yeah. I that's a cool song title, you know. I mean, in any given situation, you know, you may agree or not, you know, but
I mean,
further
you're not
now,
talking
she
about
says,
us, you know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I mean-
Yeah, you can touch us if you want to, it don't matter.
Well, so anyway, that's another story.
Yeah.
And also on the artistical side, you and Jared were able to visit the was it the Cherokee Art event? What was
Cherokee Art Market in its second year this year, and look, the Cherokee Nation wants this thing to be as big as the art market out in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and that's their dream really. And one of the things that they're wanting to do is make this more a high-profile event. And certainly having it at the Cherokee Casino and Resort there in Catoosa doesn't hurt, and that's where it'll begin this year. One more time, the second year, the 13th and 14th of October. But we were there to unveil the featured piece of the event, and it's a painting done by Mr. Billy Rabbit, and he's a featured, accomplished artist and everything.
Got to say hi to Billy and Tracy Rabbit because they're friends from the hood way back in the days of Cherokee Heights outside Pryor and Locust Grove. Those folks out there know
man.
that. They live next door to me out there. So
He's
good
taking us.
people.
He's taking us back to the old school because he's an old fool who's so cool.
Hey, what can we say here?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
we are artistical here. We got music. We've got sports. We got just everything here, just rolling along here on the Native News Today, LIVE from Kitty Lake.
Let's throw it to a commercial right here.
Pete Coaster, Chaho Jifkados, Muskogee Idalba, Nakchoga, Mahaga Sahowijan, Hamata, Madoles, Choga Hikcha, Aidan, Chiajo, Muskogee Idola, Nokchoga, Mahaga Sahalwijan, Akitla Jaden, Shimaja Neden, Chayajas, Choga Hijalgi, Sulgan, Safachkakidos. Is Idi Bonahoiden, Bowman, Huichgagas, 918-758-1480, Mado Hadam Chihijahlis.
All right, through the magic of television, we have relocated here as we continue the Native News today. Jason, a lot of good things happening in the sports world, a lot of good things happening to Native Americans.
Absolutely right, and in the city of Tulsa, the 66ers, the National Basketball Division Development League there, basically like a minor league team for the NBA right there in Tulsa. And Tulsa very proud to have the 66ers because they're doing things for the community. They're getting out there, they're partnering up with people, and they're doing wonderful things for the youth in particular. And they're coming up with the Native American High School All-Star Game, the first one in the round here, and it's going to be 2 games, and then followed by a Tulsa 66ers game itself. So a wonderful day of basketball there at the Expo Center. They got lots of people on board with this project, big time sponsors, Nike getting in on it, all kinds of things, and a wonderful event. And they're also giving away 2 scholarships to 2 very deserving high school athletes. This is a wonderful thing to be going on in March, but the Tulsa 66ers, Glenn King and the good people there making things happen for the Native American youth. We are here in downtown Tulsa at the headquarters of the Tulsa 66ers NBA Development League team. We'll talk a little bit with the 66ers brass about partnering up with the Native American community.
It's a benefit for 2 high school students, Native American students, who happen to be seniors this coming year. The idea came about was we were trying to think of a way to help the youth in minority groups and communities and so forth. And we already had an existing relationship with the Native American Chamber from last season. So I approached Kathy Wilkins, the executive director of the Minority Humanitarian Foundation, and she really told me that she would embrace anything that we want to do. So, salesperson in our office, Evan Henninger, had the idea to come up with a high school all-star basketball game, and he thought, what better way to do it than to do it with the Native Americans, since they're great basketball fans. So we really bounced the idea around. We took it to Kathy, who took it to the Native Business Network, and it kind of blew up from there. Since then, what we've really decided to do is really try to take the proceeds from the game and benefit 2 deserving students for their academic and athletic achievements for this next season. I really would have to credit that to the Native Business Network and Kathy Wilkins of the Minority Humanitarian Foundation. She actually has been spearheading that whole side of everything. She has had great talks with Walmart, and we've had people from Cherokee Casino. All the tribes are starting to gain interest as well. We've had a lot of talk with our friend who's actually now on the committee, Bill Johnny. He has been a great help to us as well. So a lot of people are really jumping on. I also need to mention Jean Froman. She's been a great help. She works with the Tulsa Public School System. So everyone has really been great to us. Definitely the biggest thing that shocked me was that we were told that we were the first ones to really approach the Native American community about doing something like this, which is shocking to me, seeing as how there are many other minor leagues here in town. But that being said, the biggest thing for us is we don't feel like we can succeed without the embracement of our community. And so in order for that to happen, we have to reach out to them and let them know that we're here for them just as much as we want them to be here for us.
Jason, many moons ago in the tiny town of Cherokee Heights Indian Community Center between Pryor and Locust Grove, a budding artist by the name of Bill Rabbit and his daughter Tracy were quickly learning the Cherokee art trades in painting.
Absolutely, and don't mistake him there for the old Song of the South character. He didn't say Brer Rabbit; he said Bill Rabbit. And Bill, back in the day, Gerald knew that guy, and he's went on to
Was
do
a next door neighbor of mine there in Cherokee Heights.
Yes, absolutely, and went on to do many things, and I'm sure this guy right here is proud of his accomplishments. I'll tell you what, this guy's had things in the he's had pieces of art in the Vatican. He's had in the state capitol. He's won a 1991. He won the Heritage Award as Oklahoma's top artist, and doing wonderful things in Indian art. Many shows over the years, and a lot of time spent out at Santa Fe at the Indian Art Market there. But they're wanting to make the Indian Art Market at the Cherokee Casino just as big an event. It's in its second year, and they wanted to honor Bill Rabbit. He's this year's featured artist for a wonderful event going on October 13th and 14th at the Cherokee Casino. Okay, we are here at the Cherokee Resort and Casino in Catoosa, Oklahoma on a very big night as the Cherokee Nation will be unveiling the Cherokee Art Market for the second year, and a special night here for the Rabbits. This is Bill here and Tracy, his daughter. Bill will be the featured piece artist this year, and Bill, you've had a lot of great pieces out there before in the Vatican, and you've had the Heritage Award awarded to you in the state of Oklahoma for being a great artist, but this has got to be right up there with one of your great honors.
Yes, it really is. It's quite an honor to represent the new art market here.
And Tracy, for you, it's got to be special to be here with your dad and to be a part of this, and just talk about an honor for the whole family as a whole.
Yes, I'm very proud of my father to do something on not only for our tribe within Oklahoma, but on a national level is, I guess I just don't have the words to express it. Very, very proud of him, very.
And such a great place here, such a strong symbol of the Cherokee Nation. It's got to be wonderful for you all to be here too in this setting. Talk a little bit about your medium and the type of art that you do and what's so special to you about your work in particular.
Well, you know, I painted for over 40 years and experimented with many different mediums. But the last 20-some years, I've worked exclusively with acrylics. It's very versatile. You can do just almost anything with it. It's my favorite. And it doesn't have the smell of turpentine.
That's always good. Now, Tracy, do you do any kind of artwork or anything like that? I didn't know or had a chance to ask you about it, but tell us a little bit about your work.
Yes, since 1993, I graduated from Northeastern State in Tahlequah. I've pretty much been a full-time artist traveling across the United States with my dad doing various art shows.
Wonderful. So it's apple doesn't fall very far from the tree at all. Now you guys you do a bunch of shows, I'm sure, around the country and probably around the world. So, and I mentioned your piece in the Vatican. Talk about some of your more bigger events that you've done over the years.
You know, over the years, I've been so fortunate to be honored at various shows in different places. But I tell you, this really tops the list. To be Cherokee today is something that is just wonderful. You know, I've painted, like I say, my whole life and belonged to many organizations, but I'm truly proud of the chief, our tribe, the direction it's going, and it's just real exciting.
Wonderful. And Tracy, what kind of art do you do? Or do you do the acrylics too, or do you do a different medium?
No, I've always worked in acrylics. My father has tried all mediums. When I started painting, he had primarily switched over to acrylics, so that's what the medium that I have been taught and do today.
And well, this is all coming up October 13th and 14th, and just such a big night here at the casino. And I want to thank you all, the Rabbit family, for letting us be a part of it, and congratulations to you both.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
All right, we are here with Principal Chief Chad Smith, and on a very big night for the Cherokee Nation, unveiling the featured piece of the art market. Art market is a huge thing for the Cherokee Nation, and a wonderful thing to be here at the casino.
It is. Last year we started as an inaugural event to help stimulate the arts and craft industry for our people. And what we really want to see happen is that this part of the country, especially Tahlequah and Catoosa and those places, become a center for the development of Southeast Indian art. You know, the entire public knows Southwest art, but that's about as foreign to us as Japan. We got great artists, we've got a great history, we've got a great culture that needs to be pushed out front. So this is one of those events to try to start developing that sense of Southeast art.
And with Mr. Rabbit as the featured artist here, what a wonderful thing that he himself is Cherokee. And I know one of the things that you stress a lot is the existence of a happy and healthy Cherokee people. And that one of the things is to hold on to the culture, make sure you stay true to the roots of the Cherokee people. And that's what you're doing here with Mr. Rabbit as the featured artist.
Absolutely, and I got the sneak preview of the painting, and it captures, the sentiment, the style, the history. The theme we have this year is Common Value, Common Ground for the Oklahoma Centennial. But the colors, the style, the content, it really communicates Cherokee values and attributes. And to me, that's really what the value of our art is. Artists are ambassadors and communicators of culture. And when they do that well, every child, every community, every person becomes enriched by it. Sometimes our artists take the quick and easy road, doing something commercial and Hollywoodish. But really their great calling, I think, is convey the culture.
Well, Chief, we want to say congratulations on a huge night for the Cherokee Nation, and to you, we say Wado for letting us be here.
Mado. Okay, if you will.
Well, to Bill Gistu there for his great work, Cherokee Art.
Absolutely, Gerald. Throwing a little Cherokee at us there, man. Watch out now. Now, right now we're going to go to a break. Don't go anywhere. I'm serious. Don't go anywhere. I'm not kidding when I say that. We'll be right back.
Smali, tässä on Susini liiankin näistun senga.
Pangana se ei päähän jatkaus.
Kada magas.
Pangana se jatki tuon noe.
Fani molu jo subananga.
Tuon saati.
Hitla hani subani tuon.
What? Hiji mokhetseri chin hisakto da stumidanga.
Ma hiji mokkese di wekki diga, hisagida hiliga, ampane ha jatki tuon.
The Muskogee Creek Nation Tobacco Prevention Program offers all cessation classes to young and old. For more information about a healthier life and a second wind, contact one of these centers nearest you.
Hijida, Hilishwa Fatsa, Sianeta dos, Moes.
Well, hiji mokkeskera mokkenzak noar stinokkesis, still easy dois.
Jason, as we get to travel Indian country, it's always a pleasure when we get to interview the different Native American artists that venture this area here. And one such artist by the name of Aragon Starr recently performed in a concert in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, stopped by in our country for a little bit. She's from the Hollywood Hills out there in LA, making her name in the entertainment industry. And most of the time when you think about Indian artists, you go to painting or sculptures or things like that. But there's a lot of Indian art forms that are coming into the forefront now. You've got your dancers, your comedians, and your musicians, such as Aragon. And they all vie for that coveted Native American Music Award, the NAMI as it's called, and it'll be this year in Niagara Falls, New York, and Aragon herself is up for that award, and she's of Creek, Cherokee, and Kickapoo descent, and very proud of what she's doing out there, making her name in the industry.
Now, one of the songs she performed in her concert was called Please Don't Touch the Indian. We want to play an excerpt right now for you.
I'm here to play a few songs for you. I certainly appreciate everybody here at the Nightingale Theater putting me on. Turning on the AC for us and getting some comfy chairs. I've been traveling around and just got back from Indian Market in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I was out there playing a show with Gary Farmer and the Troublemakers, and they made some trouble. You might remember him from, Powwow Highway. Doesn't that sound like that guy from The Simpsons? You might remember me from. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm Aragon Starr, and I'm from the Kickapoo tribe of Oklahoma, and I'm also related on the mom's side of the Creek Cherokee and Seneca nations, although my auntie over there said, no, not them Cherokees. But in any case, it's really good to be here at home and be with everybody. And I'm going to sing you some songs from all 4 of my records which we have here today, and I've got some t-shirts for you and stuff. I'll tell you a little bit about the story of Super Indian later on. In any case, here's the first one. This is from the new record. It's called Please Do Not Touch the Indians. They put a white guy in tan makeup. They put a black wig on his head. It's no wonder we ain't on TV. They all think we're dead. They write songs, they make movies about Indians long ago. All those pictures never look like Indian folks I know. Please do not touch the Indians. It's my world, my only home. Please do not touch the Indians. Old-time westerns show warriors as fools and as liars. Marching Indians, they dancing around, a captive set on fire. A producer takes a call from the studio on the phone. They want him to remake Geronimo with Sylvester Stallone. Please do not touch the Indians. It's my world, my only home. Please do not touch the Indians. Way-ah, hey-ah, way-ah, hey-yo. A so-called expert gave Hollywood knowledge that was a gem. The best way to learn the history is to tell it all to them. Don't expect to do much learning from movies or TV. They'll put TVs in Seattle or buffaloes in Chile. Please do not touch the Indians. It's my world, my only home. Please do not touch the Indians. Way-ah, hey-ah, way-ah, hey-yo. Please do not touch the Indians. It's my world, my only home. Please do not touch the Indians. Way-ah, hey-ah, way-ah, hey-yo. Way-ah, hey-ah, way-ah, hey-yo.
You know, as we begin the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, as another stellar edition of the Native News Today draws to a close, we want to address our unique background that we have here behind us here. As you can probably see, a little bit of water. There was water above the bridge.
Take a look. Take a look.
Symbolically, no water above the bridge, as they like to say.
Yeah.
We did get water above the bridge.
Yeah, we got it above the bridge. We nearly got it above our ears.
That's one reason we're shooting out here on location. Unfortunately, Mother Nature last Sunday morning dropped a ton of rain on the city of Okmulgee, specifically the Creek Nation Communications Department.
Yeah, 6 inches to be specific, you know.
Yeah, and so when we came Monday morning, it wasn't exactly the usual warm welcome that we usually get Monday mornings.
Absolutely.
Some of our equipment was damaged. We're having to continue on in our services here as the best we can. But hey, we're committed. We're going on. We're bringing you another edition of Native News Today.
Well, at Native News Today, we always like to say we make television shows, we don't make excuses. And when we walked in Monday morning, we saw the flood, we saw how The office was jumbled. Our desks were floating around. There was stuff all on the floor. Cameras were broke, things like that. But here we are, Saturday at 1:30, CW 12 and 19, and I think it's a great microcosm of the Indian people as a whole. You go through some tough times, you go through some unexpected things, but you come out on the other end of it dry in this situation. You know, we're under 6 inches of water in our studio. We came out dry, and we just want to say that the reason we love bringing the show every Saturday is for you people out there to be able to know that good things are happening in Indian country, and even if there's a flood or 6 inches of water in our studio, we're going to have a show to you every Saturday at 1:30 right here on CW 19, and we're very, very proud to have it right here.
That's right. Did it stop us? Well, I mean, we went home for a little while.
Yeah. I mean,
but then we came back, and then we did the show.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I'm not exaggerating when I say we walked in and it was like a war zone in there, you know, and we were totally flooded. You know, we even had some people here at the office had their car in the parking lot totaled out because the water was so high even in the parking lot. That'll give you an idea of what it was like inside. So, you know, as I like to say, just giving you a little bit of information on what we do here. We work here in our studio. We put this show out every week. Obviously, Mother Nature had different plans this week, but we didn't let it stop us. And I want to just say big ups to the guys, Gerald and the guys behind the desks, behind the cameras. Jared and Josh really made it happen this week.
That's right. And as Jason alluded to, we are committed to bringing the Native News Today to you every week. And one reason we like to do that is because when we're out on the highways and byways covering the stories, you all come up to us and you tell us how much you appreciate the show. And that really does mean a lot to us. We just love covering those stories for you.
It makes it worthwhile, you know, when we're out and we go to these powwows or Indian gatherings and seeing so many skins around there, and then they come up and say, hey man, it's Native News Today. Yeah, we've seen the show. You know, we like what you do. You guys keep up the good work. Nothing could be more gratifying for us, you know, when we hear that and be able to connect with our fans in such a way that they know that our show's out there, they appreciate what we're putting out, and they know that Indian people are doing great things. And on a week-to-week basis, we don't really have a job. You know, I don't like to call it a job. I like to call it it's more of a calling, you know. It's an unbelievable thing to be able to take the experience you have and what you're great at doing and what God's given you the ability to do.
The clouds are parting here, the lights coming on us.
To be able to put it out there every week. Now, I don't want to get too prophetic, but it's a great thing to be able to do this. So we just want to keep pumping it out every week.
That's right, and as we continue on here, please contact us if you know some great Native American stories out there. We would love to cover them.
Sure.
For our producer, Jared Moore, Josh Lane, Jason Salzman, I'm Gerald Wofford. In the meantime, take care. God bless. We'll see you soon.